Welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Everyone's still keenly aware that Donald Trump gave a speech last night. I believe it ended 15 minutes ago. And good news for Trump. According to CNN, 70% of people who watched the speech had either a very positive or somewhat positive reaction, which seems good. Until you learn that it is the lowest net positive rating for a State of the Union address since CNN first asked the question. Of course, true. That's true. Of course, you know, it's an odd sample size. That's just a poll of people who actually watch the State of the Union. So late-night talk show hosts and the criminally insane. One person who thought Donald Trump did a great job was Donald Trump. At least judging from all the clapping he did during his own speech. I really think they should have turned down his mic during the clapping parts and during the talking parts. I know he's a narcissist. I mean, that's a given, but come on, if I clapped after everything I said, I'd look crazy, right? This guy gets it. This guy gets it. Now, Trump wasn't the only one giving him a hand. Many Republican pundits praised his performance, including his good friends over at Foxy Friends.
You know how many times the word America was used
in that
speech? 82 times.
That's fantastic.
82 times. Not bad, but I'm sad to say, not one Merry Christmas. Is Donald Trump Muslim? It's worth asking at this point. Of course, Democrats also responded to the State of the Union and then responded and responded. In fact, there were a grand total of 5 Democratic responses. But the unified Democratic message was clear. How about this one? You like this one? What do you want from us? We'll say it. But Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders live-streamed his response on Facebook, and surprisingly, the 76-year-old man had some problems with the computer. His live stream went down for several minutes and was replaced by a screen saying, "We'll be back momentarily." I gotta say, a picture of the Capitol building with a technical difficulties message, a little on the nose. But, little on the nose reality. But the official Democratic response was given by Massachusetts representative and love child of Superman and Conan O'Brien, Joe Kennedy III. Nothing says party of new ideas more than deploying the latest model Kennedy. At least give him a new name, like throw in a Dave or a Phil. Kennedy spoke from the vocational high school in Massachusetts. Soon he'll be old enough to drive one of those cars behind him. Kennedy gave a stirring, thoughtful speech about the importance of fighting for all Americans. So, of course, everybody focused on how weirdly wet his mouth was. Now, to be fair, I'm pretty sure Kennedy was just so handsome he was making his own mouth water. In the end, he's a good-looking guy. He's cute. Low body fat, I'm guessing. Now, in the end, hard to say if it was a good speech because Kennedy did not clap for himself once.